I'm Alex. I'm the founder of Poolday.ai. I want to show you today quickly what we do as a company, what we've learned, some examples, and then just a little bit of our story. First of all, you might care about this presentation if you fit into one of those four categories. So essentially, if you either you're running ads and you're struggling to scale on TikTok, on Facebook, and so on, or if you hit creative fatigue, so you find creative ads that are performing, but then they're quickly dialing down, and then you need to find new ads. If you're doing great, but you want a lot more scale and ad spend, or if you're just curious of what AI can do and you're here to see what's up. So first of all, I'll start with examples. At a high level, Poolday is a video editor that helps you build videos using AI actors, AI voiceovers, captions, all of it generated automatically within a few minutes. So I'll show you a few examples, and then we can dive into how we get those done. Oh, sound is off. One sec. You're good.
I just got these AirPods and they're blowing my mind. I've been listening to my playlist all day and I'm hearing things I've never noticed before. It's crazy. Seriously, try this challenge. Put on your favorite song and see if you can pick out 5 new sounds you've never heard in it before. I bet you can't.
I'll pause.
Hey guys, let's talk online privacy real quick. You know how sketchy the internet can be, right? Check out NordVPN, one tap and bam, you're invisible online. Hide your IP, encrypt your stuff, browse without limits. It's super easy and trusted by millions. Don't let creeps spy on your online life.
And third example, so
hey guys, let's talk online privacy real quick. You know how sketchy the internet can be, right?
I'm not going to play the full video, but what you see here is a video that was generated entirely within a few minutes from the platform. The customer that produced those videos didn't have to hire the actual actors, didn't have to generate full briefs, they didn't have to edit the video. All they had to do was upload product, footage. In this case, in the case of NordVPN here in the middle, they had to upload the screen recording of the app, type in a script, select actors, select how they would want the video to look like, and within 5 minutes, could have 2 videos, could have 10, 20 videos to find performing ads. I read a stat this morning actually from AppsFlyer, a mobile measurement partner, saying that 2%, and I don't want to butcher this, 2% of the ads that are run at some point by a campaign consumes 70% of the budget, 68% of the budget from the campaign. And really what this means is that a lot of the variations that marketers are trying are not going to pan out. And that's okay. You're playing the numbers game. So we're helping marketers play that numbers game, produce a lot of video ads, and see what sticks.
These music lovers, hey guys,
let's talk online privacy real quick.
And that's a mesh of all three, if you can admit. For context, a little bit about me, I own a mobile app studio. Before launching Poolday, I ran user acquisition. I was the founder and CEO of the mobile app studio. We own 22 mobile apps on the App Store. I still own them to this day. We spent about $300,000 a month on user acquisition. That was on TikTok, on Facebook, and AppLovin, for those that are familiar. TikTok was the biggest channel. And so we produced more than 100,000 videos to run user acquisition, and that was our biggest bottleneck. So we were able to scale the mobile app studio because we found a solution to video content creation. And that solution was Poolday that we created first to solve our own problem, then we realized we could do this for other people as well. So first of all, some of the things we've learned is that we were able to leverage AI and especially AI videos, to test what apps we would build and what product we should build before we actually built it. So how this worked for us was we created video ads for an app that didn't exist. And then we would throw it on the market, throw it on TikTok or Facebook, and we would see if it performs well or not. If it performs well, we have TikTok market fit. And the SMET was like, okay, it's resonating with the audience, and there's something to be done there. If it didn't resonate, then nobody cares about the product. We tried many different approaches, many angles, didn't work. Let's not build the app. So that's kind of one thing we've experimented with and that scaled a lot. The second thing we've learned is that it's a numbers game. You need to produce a lot of ads in order to find performing ones. The third, and this is what I'm going to show you, is sort of what can you do with AI actors. And the fourth is something I touched upon, which is how variations were a game changer. So we've had one video ad spend close to $6 million since 2022, since August of 22. So it's been north of 2 years. And this one ad, it keeps being alive, not because it's so great, but because we keep making one tweak to it every single time. So it's the same fundamental ad. The foundation is the same with one tweak constantly. And it's been running since August 22 and getting a lot of the spend, or the vast majority of the spend. I want to show you just quickly how the demo, how the platform works. And with that, before I share this, really important to understand, we have tested, like I said, 100,000, more than 100,000 now video ads. We still have no effing clue what works and what doesn't work. So that's kind of the point in Pool Day, is that we don't know. We think marketers don't know. Maybe they know, maybe they think they know. That's not our opinion. It's not our place to say what they know or not. What we do know for sure is that no one can pinpoint exactly which ad is going to work and forecast it for future purposes. So we make the process a lot easier, and I'm going to show you how. While I load this, you should know that my co-founder had a small gift for me. He pushed a massive update about 6 hours ago, and then his daughter came home sick, and he told me, good luck. So we're going to do live testing together, but we hopefully will be fine. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to walk through a video workflow to create a batch of videos exactly like the videos that I've shown you before. I'm going to create a new batch. I previously uploaded, it's zoomed enough, yeah. I previously uploaded some gameplay footage, some screen recordings. By the way, I'm showing mobile app footage where games, apps, any digital service, and we're launching e-commerce within 4 weeks from in November. So I'm going to select a background footage. So this is essentially a screen recording of my product. It could be something that's showing the website, if I have a website, and so on. I'm going to select some music. We have royalty-free music. We're also, you can upload your own music, obviously. I'm going to select the actors. The actors are available for you to use. You have the full rights to the video once you generate the video after a few minutes. We have a full catalog of actors, north of 2,000 actors. So we load like specific actors for each customer. I should mention we're focused on enterprise customers for now, and we're opening self-serve motion very soon for anyone that is generating 2, 3, 5 videos a month. I'm going to go with 3 actors. And then I type in the script. So the script we break down into 3 sections: the hook, the base, and the call to action. A typical TikTok structure, Facebook structure. The hook is the first part of the sentence, the first part of the video. So I would say, hey guys, this game has blown my mind, and you'll see why in a second. I can preview, I can generate variations. I'm just going to add another hook because maybe I don't want to just focus on guys. Maybe I want to say, hey ladies, hear me out. This game is incredible. And what will happen is we will create a few videos, some of which will have the first hook, some of which will have the second hook. So we generate all of those combinations so you don't have to edit every video manually. I'm going to do the same with the base. And so you can challenge your friends, earn, what can I say? Earn coins. What else can you do in a game? And beat the leaderboard, or be number 1 on the leaderboard. So what I'm typing here is what the actor will actually say, what the captions will actually show. And I'll add a small call to action. Oh, sorry, they're perfect. So go check it out on the App Store and thank me later. It's a very simple example. You can type in anything you want. You can get creative ideas and so on. And the last step is to say, well, how do I want the video to actually look? We support all aspect ratios, but in this case, I focused on TikTok. So I said vertical video is what I want. And I'm going to go in our video editor and I'm not going to show you the full video editor features. What I am going to show you, and I'm on a small screen here. So, well, you guys are looking at a big screen. I'm looking at a small screen. So you can essentially say, well, for the beginning of the video, really, I want the actor to be, top left. And then in the middle part of the video, I want the actor to be visible. To hide the actor. And then for the, the gameplay. The gameplay, I want the, I'll say the captions actually might be easier. There you go. Internet's not loading here. But essentially what I want is to show any part of the video, to control it, to make sure that my captions are appearing at the right time, my actor is moving correctly on the screen, and so on. And I have, ability to live preview. I have ability to create variations of that video directly, and many, many more things. Create a background blur behind the actor. Anything you would expect in a video editor. But the beauty of it is you edit once, and it applies to all of your videos. This works well with companies that have brand guidelines to respect, because then they do the work once, they get it approved, and then they know every single video that comes out will come out fully compliant. The last step is to say how many videos I actually want. So here we calculated that there are a total of 8 possible combinations. Why 8? Because I chose 4 actors and I chose 2 hooks, or I wrote 2 hooks. That's a total of 8 videos. Had I chosen 12 actors, 3 hooks, and 2 call to actions, that would have been a lot more videos. So I'm going to say, I want maybe not 8 videos, only 4. Hit generate. And within 5 minutes, the batch is ready, fully ready to be deployed on marketing channels, and looks exactly, it requires no post-processing, no editing. It's exactly like the videos that I showed you. Because I don't want to look at a screen for 5 minutes, essentially, we can let the video load, but that's why I showed you the examples early on. There's a lot more to it when it comes to the integrations that we have. And so we integrate with marketing channels. We integrate so we can automatically deploy the videos to the marketing channels. Because we kind of created a problem. We solved the problem and we created a new one. Marketers that work with us are grateful because we produce a lot of videos for them. The next step for them is, I have to upload all those videos to the marketing channel. And that's not that fun. And so then we're deploying those videos to marketing channels. And then great, I have 165 videos on the marketing channel. I need to pull the analytics for every video. So we pulled analytics. And so we decided to really focus on performance marketers that are interested in scaling their user acquisition strategies, starting at enterprise level and then going into the individual customer, like prosumer, very fast. I'll pause here. Would love to know if you have questions, and happy to show you final examples once they're done. The answer is yes. That's why we focused on enterprise. So initially, we started building a catalog of a lot of actors. We realized that people don't care about having 2,000 actors. They care about having the 3 actors that they really love. And so we shifted our actor strategy to be client-focused instead of platform, client-centric instead of platform-centric. So when we work with a customer, we have a customer, for example, who they've been working with 2 people on their creative team, and these people have been appearing in their videos for the longest time. So we created digital twins of them, and then we use them as part of the videos. So yes, you can definitely create your own actors. The first step when you configure your app, that section here called background footage. Background footage is where you upload your product footage, and you can upload as many as you'd like, and you can use as many as you'd like in the platform. And those are all, it can be a screen recording, it can be a video that you made yourself, it can be a video you generated with another tool. And the really how our customers are using that is they have their own, product footage. They're uploading that, typing a script. We're making it easy for them to align the script with what's going on in the video. So, you don't have a disconnect between what the actor is saying and what's shown on screen. We're making it very easy to align. And and then you get, the final video with your product footage, with the actor talking on top, with the voiceover, with the captions, and so on. HeyGen is a company focused on creating AI actors. We really focus on the full cycle of the performance marketing team. And so the performance marketing team needs to create videos, like I said, deploy them, pull in the marketing analytics, and we use this to build reinforced learning. So because we create the videos, we deploy them, we get the analytics, we know what works and what doesn't work for that customer. So all of a sudden, we can do very interesting things, like we can know actor B works really well versus actor C for a specific client. And so the next time they generate videos, we can give them hints and insights. We have some customers who have fully automated this with Poolday. Say, I don't want to see anything. Just generate, measure, and generate, and measure, and repeat. And so really, we're very focused on two things. So the full cycle for performance marketing companies, as well as the video editor itself. Today, we started with ads because that's my background, but really tomorrow, anyone that needs to create a video or a set of videos, we think we'll use Poolday because we allow them to create to edit many videos at once. So we're very close to HeyGen. In fact, for some parts of the product, we use HeyGen. So we love the team there, and we're working on two separate problems using some components that are similar. So there is demand. There's demand for two things. So the first is animals. The second is anime avatars, like fictionist characters that are clearly not human. And we're very close to that. We're probably talking about weeks away from that. I would say November-ish to be able to make it happen. It's not our top priority per se. We're very focused on the video editor itself, and then many of the things, like some of the most requested features are around personalization. Actually, let me show you something. There it is. For example, on the left is the original AI actor. On the right is an actor with colors modified. And so once you're able to identify zones, you can change and personalize the character to anything you want, right? So that we're more focused on the human right now, but again, both anime characters, like fictionist characters and animals, will come for sure. Matter of weeks, if not months, if not weeks. Yes to all is the short answer, and the only one that would need a clarity is the captioning. What do you mean by captioning? Like to customize the captions, or yeah? Okay, so yeah, it's everything is built in the video editor. And so I haven't shown the full video editor here, but when you go into the video editor, you can customize anything, whether it's importing your own elements or using our library of available assets. So for captions, we use, I think we have 30 or 40 captions supported. You can select do you want to highlight the word, or do you want to highlight the full text? Do you want the captions to be tilted, not tilted? So you can do a lot of the things that you would expect to do, if not all of them. Just to be clear, the platform is in production and has been in production for a while. And so we have customers who are, like, some of our videos have reached 100 million plus views. So you can do a lot of the things that you would expect to do. Maybe not all, maybe all, but yeah. So yes to all your captions, uploading your own video. Localization, 35 languages are supported. and then captioning. We always look at a few metrics that we care about. One is revenue, of course, but the other is what we call big swings. Like, is it something that will move the needle drastically for a customer or for a set of customers? Or is it a nice to have and we think like they can go without? And sometimes we push this to the extreme and we say, well, will the customer churn if we don't deliver this feature? And not present time, like maybe they churn in 3 months, but like eventually will they churn if we don't deliver this feature? And so that's why animals, for example, hasn't been prioritized fully yet, because we don't think that customers are going to churn for that reason. Versus the gentleman asked about localization. Like, that's a very important feature for our customers because they struggle to create content in English, let alone content in, other languages. And so we know that eventually we always look at how do we make sure that 100% of their video production goes through Poolday. And then we see every feature. So if we look at animals, it's about 1% of their production. It's a really cool feature, but it's 1% of their production. So, okay, it won't move the needle so much. Localization is, depending on companies, some companies are US only. So that's 0%. Again, even US, you have other languages in the US that are very popular. But if you have a company that's available in 10, 12 different countries, then chances are about 30 to 40% of their production is English and the rest is localization. Now, all of a sudden, if we add localization to the product, which we would have, but like if we added localization to product, we go from 40% of their production to 100% of their production. So that's how we think about product metrics internally and how we decide to prioritize. US, France, Italy, Germany, UK, Spain are the top countries. Actually, we have Japan is all becoming big now. So those are the top countries. Mexico and Brazil are not too far off. They're somewhere. By the way, I'm sorry, I have the line in my face. I don't know who asked the question, so I don't know where to look. But yeah, those are the countries that are top of mind for our customers. And then because we are enterprise, our expansion is really focused on being client-centric. So we're really going from our customers and thinking, well, dear customer, what is your top country set? And then they tell us, and that's why we chose those countries to start with, because our customers were there in the first place. Had they told us they were in Sweden, we would have prioritized Sweden, but they were not, so we didn't. So we, not yet, and we're actively looking at it. So we're one of the things we're considering is how do we dissect an ad and how do we extract information from a video? Again, because we are producing them, we know what goes into them. And so we know that we know every element of the video. And then it's a question of who tags the video, who takes care of assigning tags to the video. And so what we're working on is automatic tag creation. So through computer vision, we can look into, first of all, we produce the video so we know what's in there, but through computer vision, we can figure out even in your product footage, what's going on, right? Because that's the only thing we don't control is the product footage that you show up with. So if you were, I don't know, if you're selling shoes and you're showing those shoes inside of a car, I don't know per se that it's a car and I don't know that environment because that I didn't generate. And so we're looking through computer vision, we're looking to do tag generation to be able to understand what is the environment in which you're in or your product footage is in, and then extract information there. So the only question for us is, should we do it or should another company do it and we just integrate with them? Chances are we'll integrate with a third party, but because we haven't answered that first question yet, we're not sure if we're gonna, that's why we haven't done it so far. And chances are we will integrate with AppsFlyer first, because they have this like creative tagging. And then I'm sure other companies do that as well. And so we'll look to integrate with any third party, if we go that route, any third party that is controlled by our customer, like that is used by a customer. In my previous company, we had an opportunity to work with one of the political parties and we refused. Whether we were for or against the political party was irrelevant, more so just the principle. We weren't sure what to do with this information. And so with this opportunity. And so with Pool Day, we understood very quickly there's going to be a big risk of misusing the actors. And so we have two things. First of all, when we create an AI actor, obviously it's a replica of a real person. We have fully documented and written consent from them. They understand very well what they're getting into. And the second is both on the platform and on contracts. So both programmatically and legally, we have restrictions against two industries: explicit content and political advertisement. So that's not just a legal promise we make to every single actor we work with. It's a promise that our clients are making to us, and it's programmatically something we detect. So we can read automatically what you write in terms of scripts. And so based on that, we can detect, is this like off track or not? And so this is a very important topic for us. And that's why we're very big on both actor protection and just like not misusing the platform. That's also why we didn't go with a fully self-serve motion to start with. The product is fully self-serve. Like you don't need to chat with us at any point in time to produce those videos. The one step that's not a self-serve is the onboarding process. You can log into or you can sign up to the platform. You'll be put on a wait list. And until we put you off the wait list, even though we've been in production for a while and we're working with many companies, like we still have a wait list, not for product suspense, just because we want to validate every single customer that works with us. And that's like something I think we'll have to do for a very long time, because if we let one customer in and they generate a video and they download it, there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, we could sue and so on, but it's, then it's very hard to get that video back. So that's why we're putting strict barriers to entry for people that are using the platform, understand what they're getting into, and they're in industries that have nothing to do with political advertisement or explicit content. Only if we don't know the company, but we work with, every single company we work with, I knew them before we work with them. So it's big logos, it's big companies, so it's they're more in trouble than we are, let's say. And their legal process, you mentioned AI, and you go into this like, let's call it fun process. And you understand very quickly that they have a lot more to lose than we do. So they're very rigorous about that. But every single company we work with, we knew them way before we knew of them. Before they started working with us. It happened a few times that we had questions about a company. So we did run background checks, but it's not something routine we would do. Typically, our companies are like e-commerce companies, gaming companies, and mobile apps. Very little risk there. Anyone that signs up, if you wanted to wait list, you want to get news and so on, you can go to app.poolday.ai and a pool day, like a day at the pool. And we'll make sure to give you preferred pricing on when we release self-serve. And I think it's my computer that... it's 8 p.m. My computer's French. So yeah, app.poolday.ai. Feel free to sign up to the waitlist. We send, it's not a newsletter. I just personally send every now and then like an update on the platform. And as soon as we release, if you're an enterprise customer, we'd love to talk to you. But if you're more on the individual side, or you just want to play with the platform, we're going to give you a preferred access as soon as we have a self-serve motion going on.